Hey guys, Sharon here. I'm just starting my first vlog here, so I'm going to talk about books that I want to read for the month of January. There's 4 of them, and the first one that I want to read is actually a 3-book compendium put together, and it is 1Q84, and here's what the book looks like. It's really thick. See, I can make this noise. So Haruki Murakami is the writer's name, and it's been translated from Japanese into English. And what I want to do, because it's 3 books put together, I want to read the first book this month in January. Okay, so it's got 2 stories, and they one is it's Aomame is her name. That's the girl in here, and she's quite an interesting character. I'm just beginning, so I'm about right there. And then there's Tango, and he's quite interesting too. And somehow through this story they come together and they meet. I have yet to figure that out because I haven't got to that part yet. But I am hooked into this book because the writing is just incredibly good. And it's very descriptive, and the way that he writes, it really helps you to envision what they look like, how they speak, how they're talking, and how their relationships are with other people. So I'm really liking this one. Okay, so the second book that I want to read this month is this one. It's Ahsoka, and it's by E.K. Johnston. And this is about this girl is from the Clone Wars, if you haven't seen that before, and that's the animated series from Star Wars. It's really good so far. My husband and I are watching the Clone Wars. And so Ahsoka, she is Anakin's Padawan. And Anakin, if you know Star Wars, becomes Darth Vader in the end as he gets older. So I'm going to really enjoy how this relationship works out in the Clone Wars, and I'm really going to enjoy getting to know Ahsoka a lot better in this book, because I'm sure it tells her story even more in depth. So that's the second book. The third book is called Illuminae, and I just love the cover on this. And this is written kind of different. It's by Amy Kaufman, and this is written in a very different style. It's actually a science fiction. Pretty big book here, but it's so beautiful. It's actually like memos and interviews, so it's not like a literary book, but I was standing in Target and I saw it, and I opened it up and I started reading it, and I was hooked from like the first 2 paragraphs because it's so good. So then I bought it. So that's the third book that I want to read in the month of January. Okay. The fourth book, and this is an older book. It's like, I think it's 10 years old because it says the anniversary edition, but I think the copyright date is like 2006. And this is by Mark Suzak. I just love this one. It's been highly recommended. There's been people who say it's just really good. And so this is a literary classic, if it's more than 10 years old maybe. But I'm really looking forward to this. It's about a girl who is in Nazi Germany, I believe. If I'm wrong, please let me know. Who is in Nazi Germany, and it's the time when they're burning the books, and she starts stealing books to save them. So I believe that's what it's about. But I'm very excited to read The Book Thief. There we go. I just wanted to say one last thing about Ahsoka. My niece and my daughter recommended this book. It's a young adult book, and so I'm very excited. And Emily is my niece, and then so yeah, she recommended this for me. She read it. She said it was a really good read, and she likes it. And then one more thing I wanted to say is I went, for all you local viewers, all my friends who are local. I gotta fix my hair, I'm sorry. For all your friends who are local, and you like to read like I do, the Books Revisited in the mall and downtown, they're having this great sale. They have a buy one, get one free. So I went and I got the last book in this series by Stieg Larsson, and I read both of the books quite a few years ago. Oh my God, they were so good, but I was never able for some reason to get the third book. Well, I have the third book. It's so good. So I'm going to read this probably in February. So I can't talk about that right now. And then I got this one pretty much for free because it was the second one. And it's a Pulitzer Prize winner That just hooked me in. And it's about guns, germs, and steel. So, you know, that sounds amazing. So I'm going to read that one probably in February. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe it will go on my list. All right, and that's about it. Thank you so much for watching. Comment below. I think you can do that. I'm new to this. This is my first video, but let me know how it goes. Any questions, let me know. I love to read. I love to hear people who read and what their favorite books are and what they're going to read. That'd be great too. Thanks. See you later.